Yay. So today we're going to go live on Facebook also. Welcome. Thank you for your patience as we wait for the technology to catch up and go live. Greetings, family. Thank you so much for being here. Anistara's messages, the miracle of life. And today I wanted to just come from the place of just having so much gratitude for my life, my family's life, my child's life, my community's life, the life that we live. It is indeed a time to go within and discover that gratitude and that thankfulness for just being alive during one of the most potent, poignant times in human history. Indeed, it is a tumultuous one and a wonderful one and a confusing one and all of the above. It's truly a holy roller coaster at this moment in time. We have those high highs and those surges and those low lows and those slips. And each and every day still come to this internal moment, this peaceful moment of just deep gratitude and appreciation for being here and for being able to be a witness in all that's occurring in the world and to be able to be present in this time and being on purpose, having an intention and a mission and witnessing synchronizations and just following the signs to move forward. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the miracle of life. The wonder of life, the wonderment of life. And when we talk about coming into labor and birthing something, whether you're birthing a child into the world, whether it's a project that you want to birth, whether it's a book or a business or a website or simply your offering or your message, a collaborative effort, an individual effort, or whether we're just birthing the new earth together. The birth process is a miracle, pure and simple. You go through a time of gestation and creation and internal investigation into what it's going to be like to birth something. And you have all these ideas and maybe even expectations of how you see that going. And it doesn't always turn out exactly how you wish. And yet when we set our intention and we visualize it, the more that we do so, the more it can unfold in the way that we do wish it to. And for instance, recently we got a new dog. She is absolutely sweet. We called her Kalyx, Strawberry Leia Hummingbird. And calyx is the green part of the flower where it just holds the essence of the blossom and the petals of the flower before it emerges and comes forth into life. And when we got her, we had no idea that she was pregnant. We had a friend say, I think your dog is pregnant. So I had planned on that following Monday to call a vet and have a checkup and see if she was indeed pregnant. And she was. She birthed 4 puppies. That Monday morning, when I was going to call the vet, my husband came in and woke me early in the morning and said, "You know what? I think Kalyx is in labor. She's clawing at a foam mattress. She's trying to make a little nest to have her puppies." And of course, all of us were pleasantly surprised. And I just jumped straight out of bed, went and washed my hands, got a few things together, some towels and paper towels. We cut part of the mattress that she was clawing at and created a little bed for her in the back room, and dimmed it and darkened it and said a prayer and just sat with her and let her go through the motions of being in labor. And it was such a beautiful experience to be a midwife. As my friend yesterday said, a midwoof. Very cute. The first one was difficult. She indeed had no idea what was happening to her. She was clawing at me and nipping at me, and thank goodness she never truly hurt me. And yet I had to just allow her to go through her pain and her suffering and her confusion as to what's going on, right? And it makes a lot of correlations with the world right now, what we're going through. And just holding space and allowing her to move through it at her own pace, and just to be present for her and hold her in the highest and best light, and the prayer that she moved through it as swiftly and smoothly as possible. And I was the only one present for the first one to be born. It was a girl, and she was born in a sack, which is very auspicious to be born in your own sack, which was very sweet and special. So I had that moment of privacy with her. It wasn't filmed. There was no one else present. And when the sack was opened, she ate the afterbirth and she started licking her puppy. And she really just instinctively and intuitively knew exactly what to do. Just like at certain moments in a project or building or writing something, it's like you have that aha moment of you instinctively and intuitively know what to do. So as we're sitting there enjoying this new puppy and watching it begin to nurse, of course, instinctively just went straight to mama's breast and started feeding. It was as if the sense of smell just guided her straight to her bosom to start being fed and nourished by her mother, just as we are fed and nourished by our Mother Earth. It's just natural. It's a natural state of being. So I'm sitting here in the awe of watching this occur, and she starts to growl and get a little, and I can tell that she has another one coming. So I call my son into the room and a dear friend that was with us, and he filmed it as my son and I witnessed the birth of the second one. Again, a girl born in the sack, and just gently kind of held it as it was coming into the world, making sure that Kalyx was calm. And actually, she did wonderful. There was no howling, barking, nipping, trying to bite at me. It was like, oh, okay, that happened, and here it is. It's happening again. So I'm just going to lay back and try to relax and let it happen. And it was such a beautiful experience to have my 5-year-old boy there witnessing the whole thing, being my little doula for her, and seeing the awe on his face and the wonderment of what's happening before him that he's witnessing. And so after this birth, we also got to watch her clean her child and instantaneously the second girl came and started suckling on her bosom to be nourished. And so I took a break in that moment, and I had my husband there at that point, and he's watching Kalyx. And when I come back from washing my hands, basically I lifted up her tail. I'm like, I'm just going to see if there's another one coming. And I was like, oh, Andrew, another one's coming. And he pulled out the phone to try and film it as quick as he could. The baby just slipped right into my hand. This time a boy, not in its sack. And I'm just holding it in awe of like how fast it happened. It was like each child got easier for her, because the fourth was born, literally, I was on a 30-second bathroom break, and I came back, I lifted up her tail to see if another one was coming, and it was already laying there on the back side of her. So I brought the puppy towards her to start cleaning, while the other three are breastfeeding at this point. She had 4 total, and the whole experience was just miraculous. It truly was being able to witness the miracle of life. And there was so many reminders of just to enjoy our experience, that when we come into this world and we take that first breath and we're in the embodiment of our human body, that it was a choice for us to be here, that our soul selected this body, our soul selected our lineage and our heritage and our parents for all of its own reasons, for all of its own lessons that we learn, and for all of its own reasons, our soul comes into this particular embodiment. So holding gratitude and thankfulness for the vessel that we've each chosen and the spirit within us that is guiding this vessel. And with each breath that we take, that it fills us with life, and that life itself is a miracle. And so when we think about birthing into the world a project or a website or a book or a collaboration or a gathering, whatever it is that we're choosing to bring forward to gift the world, we all have our own purpose and passion and the things that guide us and lead us on our path. And if we stay true to our heart and that intuitive wisdom of what we're here to truly do, then we can birth these beautiful offerings to gift to the world. And that too is a true miracle. And as we gift these offerings to the world, what comes forward to us is our family and our tribe and the people who support those visions and the people who encourage you and the people that love to watch you shine in your radiance when you're on purpose and feeling fulfilled, that you're fulfilling the role that you came here to play out, that you came here to embody, that you came here to become. So as that starry family, as those people draw closer to us, we see the connected dots. We see the bigger picture. We can find those connections and those collaborations and those community points of light that connect the dots for us and start to create our web of life and start to create our collective vision for our new earth, because that's what we're here now doing. So much is coming forward and so many visions of what our new earth is going to look and feel like be like for all of us. And the sky's the limit. There is no limits. It's infinite possibilities what can be created for our new earth. And so we have to remember that sometimes the labor experience can be challenging. We can claw at it, we can bite at it, we can nip at it, we can growl and howl and sometimes not even know what's happening to us. And then we get to a threshold where something happens and we break through that and we get from a breakdown to a breakthrough. And it's like the laboring becomes easier and easier and easier with each step, each birth, each place of ascension where we go to the next level and the next level, whether it's frequency wise or dimensionally wise or energetically wise or abundance wise in receiving, that it gets easier and easier and easier with the more experience that we have. And then we get to be a part of this beautiful, amazing miracle of life, the whole laboring and birthing something new. And laboring can be messy. It can be scary. It can be confusing. It can be even bloody and gory. It can be challenging. And yet on the other end of it is the miracle of life and something new and fresh to blossom forward, to come from the calyx and blossom forward like the lotus flower. Like our web of life, like our starry family constellations coming together to co-create. And so even through my own birthing experience with my son, there was certain moments, there were certain challenges, there were certain thresholds, there were certain plateaus, and breakdowns became breakthroughs. And in the end, all I had to keep reminding myself was, you will soon meet your child. You will soon have something new in your life to have reverence for, to have deep unconditional love for. And my ability and capacity to love has been forever changed because of having my child. I thought that I loved deeply and wholly. And until I had my child, I did not have the full experience of what it meant to truly love. And that has transformed my life in so many ways. And it has been a powerful lesson on so many levels. And so I can begin to equate my birthing experience with my son to the birthing experience of our next project and the book that I'm writing and our website and our 11/11 Unification Celebration Gathering and birthing the new world. So I just wanted to share a little bit of what's been happening and how our perspective can shift when we begin to view that we are birthing a new world. All of us will be met with our own challenges. All of us will be met with our own lessons. And if we learn to move through them and break through them, then discovering the miracle of life on the other side is all that much more rewarding and powerful and potent. So that's all I have today. I really wanted to just bring that forth, keep it short and sweet. I am excited next week. I'll be joining several women for a beautiful ladies retreat. Some time off to write and go within and really drop in with Anistara and the 11/11 frequency and write some more of the book that we're working on, and just be in a place of peace and taking a deep breath from our usual day in and day out. So, holding so much gratitude and excitement for that experience. And I haven't decided if we'll be having a call and going live next Thursday. So, stay tuned for that and see. Might just need to take that moment alone, or maybe inviting the women of the retreat to participate and be there together and collaborate and co-create together something wonderful for all of you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share. And blessings and love to all of you. May you be continuously blessed with the miracle of life. Blessed be, so shall it be. Yeah. I'm actually not sure how to turn this off. Well, I'll try it this way. Bye. Blessed be.